This is Bob. Bob has what is called TPP passivity syndrome. He has issues using his legs. Good on you, Bob. Well done. Keep rocking that car 98. You're the real MVP. Well, hello there, humans, hippies, earthlings, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and if you're lucky enough indeed to be doing it too. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Bushka. Great to have you with me here today. Thanks everyone for your support. Thanks everyone for watching the channel, liking the videos, all that kind of stuff. Some people mentioned in the chat they were a bit upset at the last video where I said, if you want to get all the damage numbers and that, just join up to my Discord server. And they seem to think that meant that I was asking them to give me money and become a patron. No, just the link for the Discord server is in the description below. You click on there. There's a section called News and Updates. Fizzy set it up for me. And in there it says Bushka's spreadsheet. It's got every damage number for PUBG Mobile. Go check it out. Today I want to talk to you about sniper rifles. And I want to talk about why these things are so important, why they're so beloved, and especially if you don't use bolt actions a lot, why you really should be using bolt actions a lot. And there's two concepts that I really want to get to grips with you for you here. And I'll show you a couple of examples of each. One of them is, look, this guy doesn't know he's getting shot at, right? Until he's knocked. And that's the real key with these weapons. They are front-loaded damage. They are so good at catastrophic first punch that they allow you to really change the way the game is played, and especially in single-person gameplay. Like, in single-person gameplay, you should be running one of these things, man, because they are absolutely broken. There is no coming back from this, and when you're solo versus squad, it's a good way of training yourself to never stop. You'll see me jumping around all the time. I get people saying, you jump around too much, man. It's so annoying. Let me know how often I get headshot by a sniper rifle. And the answer is very freaking rarely. I do an awful lot when I'm out and about, jumping, moving, left, right, serpentine, because if you're in a corner just waiting and, adjusting your mouse, talking to Mum, where's that meatloaf? That kind of crap. I don't know why I do this stuff. Look, this is what I'm talking about. There's a bloke in there, right? He's going to give me a shot for a split second. A split second. He knows there's someone out and about because I already missed a shot at him. So he's going to give me a shot for a split second through a tiny gap. Bang. Headshot. Done. Game over. There is no other weapon in the game that's going to do that for you apart from a Kar 98, an M24, or an AWM. They are the big dogs at this. Even your Mark 14, which has the best base damage of any gun that's not a sniper rifle, not a bolt action, it won't get it done. Watch this. This is another great example, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. The catastrophic front-loading power of bolt actions. Everyone loves the 6x spray and all that, but watch, bang, headshot, absolutely brilliant. Sit down. Next up, please. Bang. Thank you very much. That's wonderful news. Oh, hang on. Pulled the headphone jack out. I was a bit worried there. No, it's still working. High quality professional journalism. That's what we got here for you. Those front-loaded damage shots are where it's at. Now let's talk about the other big thing here. It's a zero recoil environment. It's one of the reasons why putting a cheek pad on an M24 and all that is really pointless. Like, there's far too long between the cycling of the rounds for it to have any effect whatsoever. But the first shot is zero recoil, and that's really, really important. If you think about this, those shots that I was taking through the car, those shots that I was taking through the window there, they're very, very small margin of error shots. And if you're spraying like that and you don't have some kind of recoil enhancement, as the East German athletes used to call it in the 1980s before they were banned from the Olympics for growing wing-wangs, then you really aren't going to be able to make those shots with anything outside of this weapon. The other thing is the intimidation factor. If you are facing an AWM and you're a decent player and you see someone in your team poke round a corner just momentarily like this, it immediately stops people from being aggressive. If they know that there's someone out there with an AWM that is going to really punch, it is hard to convince the rest of the squad that the place they should be is at the front, leaning outside the door. In fact, it's really bad. It's a really bad idea. Jeez, I'm having so many troubles at the moment with my controls. When I lean out here, you can see I can't hit the fire button correctly. It's because I'm got my controls set up. Look at it. Watch. Trying to hit the fire button. Can I find it? There's the fire button. Thank you very, very much. So I just want to advocate that if you don't already use these guns, you really should start looking at them. I'll give you a couple of examples of why the big boy guns are so important, even when they've got level 3 helmets. You'll see there's guys down there with level 3 helmets at extreme range. I've got people with me. I mark the target. I say, don't shoot yet. Wait until I hit. There's a headshot. That means someone else is now going to start spraying. Insanity sprays him out. Another shot. And the spray is enough to clear the target, because the first initial headshot, when they didn't realize or even under the microscope, absolutely pumped them. It's the same deal here. You're going to see there's a gunfight going on directly down below us to the southwest. I allow that gunfight to come to its natural, organic conclusion, which is one bloke getting wrecked, and then everyone else is going to come out there and start looting, and that's when we take full advantage of it. A couple of headshots with the AWM. No one's standing up through that. That's a get wrecktosaurus and end game. I may as well just play out the end of this game for you so you can see it. While we play the end of this game out, I'll have a chat to you about a couple of things that have been going on the channel lately. So please don't go anywhere. I want to talk to you. One of the things that you might notice I'm doing is showing you my head, and also I've got my head on the thumbnail. Now, I was talking to Pubg about that in LA, and he said that when he does those videos, he gets more views. Now, that's great, and I do want more views, but it's not just about the views for me. When YouTube shut the channel down last week, I lost access to about 140,000, 130,000 subscriber accounts that get notified basically when I post, or at least are subscribed to my channel and get offered my videos. There was no access to them. Yet, it would have been a lot easier. Oh, that's not a person. That's a tree. You absolute potato. It would have been a lot easier for me to start up again if my branding was so strong that anytime people saw my head on a thumbnail, they knew exactly who it was and they would go and click on that content. Imagine if Powerbang's channel, even if you don't subscribe to Powerbang, if Powerbang's channel went down tomorrow and he had to start a whole new YouTube channel, you would know who he was just because he has such great market saturation and you've seen his head on all these thumbnails. So I don't ever want to be in the position ever again where someone outside of me is making decisions for me and I don't have any recourse, and it's just like they decide that my brand's gone, so it's gone. And if I'm being serious about YouTube and I want to be serious about my responsibilities to my family, as much as I would love to not have my head that is definitely made for radio. I mean, there's no way you're mistaking me for a member of a boy band like some of those Fortnite YouTubers. I am not about to pop out there and start doing tears down my eyes, I love you, all the way to my heart, baby. It's not happening. For me, it is all about just making you guys aware of who I am and what my face looks like, so that if anything ever happens again, that branding will be right there. I also know that I haven't done the Bison review yet. I've been away. Oh, everyone jump around, jump up and get down. Yeah, baby. Lots of jumping going on there. Positive Waves died. Bronco wasn't upset. I kid you not, I spot the last target and I don't tell the clowns where they are, because right now they're having a conversation where Bronco is making fun of James because James didn't know what an epiphany was, even though James did know what an epiphany was. And then James is asking Bronco if he's a Catholic or if he's a Norwegian. And at that point, I was like, what do you mean, are you a Catholic or a Norwegian? And I just went, you know what? You guys talk amongst yourselves over there. I'll go and win the game. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I don't know why I play with these clowns. Headshot. Thanks very much. Until next time, look after yourselves and stay safe on the battlefield. Bye for now.